Hey everybody, it's Bobby. Welcome back to Growing Super Hot Chilies for 2014. Today we're going to be taking our chili plants and we're going to call the weak ones out. Okay everyone, let's get started. All we're going to need for this are a small set of garden shears like so, and a steady hand. Alright, so let's go over this cell here. As you can see, they're all pretty big healthy seedlings, but this one is outshining the rest just by a small margin. So we're going to keep that one. Now what we're going to want to do, make sure you know where that stem is at. Sometimes they're so close together it's hard to tell. So kind of pull the others away from it gently, and you're going to take your shears and get as close to the soil as possible and just give them a snip. Alright, it's that easy. So we're left with one seedling in the pot, and now that seedling has the whole thing to himself. He doesn't have to fight for root space or anything like that. Alright, so let's get to these next two. They're pretty much identical, and oh, there's a third down there. It has a helmet. A helmet is when you get a seed that germinates and the seed hardens when it comes out and pretty much smothers the plant and kills it. Anyway, these two are about the same. I'm going to go ahead and keep the one on the right. So just like before, you follow down real close to the soil and give it a snip. Alright. Back here, there's some helmets. Let me zoom in so you guys can see that a little bit better. Alright. Alright. If it'll focus, right here, that's a helmet. You can see right on the left here, one of the leaves did manage to pop out, but it's not looking too healthy, so we're going to get rid of that one. If you have problems with germination and you do end up getting a plant with a helmet on it, it is possible to get it off without damaging the seedling too much, but it is a tricky thing to do. Alright, so next we're going to move on over here. One on the right, definitely. So we'll snip out the smaller ones right next to the soil line, get them out of there. There's another helmet there. Alright, get those out of there. We only have two left. Alright, these are nice looking ones. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep the one that you see right there and snip the others out. Now, when these two germinate right next to each other like they do, just be really careful you don't accidentally nick the one you're keeping. It's kind of tricky to do, but just do your best. Alright, and this set here. Now, these ones, as you can see, it has a little bit of leaf wrinkle. They're crinkled up, and that's on the adult leaf, not the baby leaf. As you can see, this one, the baby leaf is crinkled, but the adult leaves look just fine. So we're going to leave the one that has the nice looking adult leaves. And I'm trying not to touch it too much. I don't want to get the oils for my hands on the leaves. I did wash my hands really well before I started this, but still, I want to be really careful. Alright, I'll get that out of there. And this last snip is going to be really tricky, because as you can see, those stems, they're pretty much touching. So I'm going to use the side of the container to steady the shears. Slowly sneak in there and snip it out. Alright, so that's it. If you guys are not worried about separating your seedlings, this is the way to go. You just snip out the weaker ones, or whichever ones you want to snip out, and leave one seedling per pot. And these guys are going to start taking off real soon. So let me get the plant set back up and I'll show you what they look like under the lights. Okay everyone, we have our seedlings back under the lights now. These plants, now that they don't have to compete with each other, they're going to be able to stretch their roots out a lot better, and they're going to be taken off here shortly. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.